People have been canning foods for centuries now. In the past, we didn't have the option to just go to the store and pick up a bag of frozen vegetables or canned or any types of foods. Now, we have the option to grow our own garden in our backyard, go to the local farmer's market, or if you have a farm, to be able to have those vegetables and can them or have those foods and preserve those. Now we've been spoiled with being able to go down the store and just pick up a bag real quick and cook it. Although the downfall with that is that whenever you buy store-bought foods, there's an expiration date. You have to cook them by a certain time before they go bad. If you can foods and preserve them, you're able to put them in your cabinet, and then 4 years down the line, you're able to cook them and them still be as fresh as they were the day that you picked them. So I feel that it's important for me to tell you today how to can, the process of canning, the materials you need, and why it is healthier. So I'm going to start with telling you the materials that you need to be able to can. First, you start off with your mason jar. And with mason jar, you have your lid, and you also have your ring. And this seals it on tightly to preserve them and keep it fresh for you. Also, you have what you put into the jar. I'm going to today teach you how to can your string beans. But you can also can, this for example is jalapenos, but you can can any types of peppers you want to. There's also relish, different flavors of jelly, your pickles, fruits. There's many more. These are just a few examples of some that you can do. But with string beans, there are different types of string beans. So if you're, I personally, my favorite are the round beans. Those are called Sprite beans. There's also the flat ones, fatter ones, round ones, all different types. Whatever kind it is, you all can them the same. But to start off with, the first thing you have to do with this string bean is to snap them. And while snapping, sometimes you may have a few strings to hang off, and this is where one of the reasons why they got the word string bean from. So if you hear the word snap bean or Sprite bean or anything else, it's still the same bean, and you still can do it the same. Well, after you snap it, you have to go wash it thoroughly to make sure there's no rotten ones, dirty ones, just ones that you might not think that look good. But you can pick all those out, and then you put all of them in the jar. Once you do that, you're gonna get water, fill it up to about ½ an inch, and then you take a tablespoonful of salt and just put it in there. You don't have to stir or shake, you just drop it right in there. Then you put the lid and the ring back on. And this is where this big pot comes in. This is called a pressure pot. And this, with pressure pot, this is how you measure your pressure. So once you put all your string beans in the can and seal it tightly, they're clean, everything, you turn your pot on on high. You carefully set your jar into the pot, and this is where this comes in. You have to measure your pressure of how high it gets. It needs to get to 15. Once it gets to 15 and your eye's on high, then you take out the pressure stick, just put your eye on medium and let it cook for a good 10 minutes. Let it heat through and get the pressure full. And then once it's heated through 10 minutes, you just take it out and you let it cool to 0 degrees. And once that happens, you're done. You canned it. And even though it's much easier to just go to the store and get your frozen foods or canned foods, anything, this is much, much healthier for you. And in the long run, it'll be more beneficial for you because if you don't have anything to cook, you can just go in your cabinet and pull out whatever foods that you picked to can and be able to cook them and not be bad. But not only is it going to help you to have something that's not going to expire easily on you, it's also healthy for you. So this is also beneficial not just for you, but your family also in the long run. The economy has gotten bad lately, so as everybody knows, so this is also very economical for you to have and for you to do. Preserve them. Also, it has different kinds of vitamins in them, iron, and all around is very, very healthy for you. But not only healthy for you, think about healthy food, you think of as a bitter taste, it's not a bad taste. So if you start canning and you begin to cook them, you'll be able to tell how they taste much better than the store-bought food. Because in canned foods, you have no preservatives. And if you don't know about preservatives, They can sometimes make the food taste not fresh, a little bland, bitter. So not only is it just healthy for you, it's also going to taste better. So if you're going the extra half an hour out of your day to can the foods, will be very beneficial to you and your family. So hopefully, learning this knowledge, you will be able to can your foods. Thank you.